Do you want the best attacking custom tactics and instructions right now in FIFA 22? Well, fortunately enough for you, we are going to go ahead and give you that. This video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN, who are sponsoring this. We will go into more about them and what they do in a short while, but for now, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So then, the formation and custom tactics that we're going to walk through today with you can be used from the start of the game when you're losing 2-1, later on to chase the game, however you seem fit. It's one of my ones at the minute that I haven't used too much at the start of the game because I was testing the 4-2-3-1, the 4-4-2 and 4-3-3, and I've kind of put the narrow to the side. But something that I've been using a little bit more and having a lot of success with. There obviously is pros and cons to the formation, and we'll go through that with you in just a second. So then, it is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. One of my favourite formations to score goals, play nice football, tick-a-taka. It's so easy to move the ball around. Let me just tell you, first of all, about the cons to this formation from what I found so far this year. That is going to be A, passes in the middle between, say, your right CM and your cam. Passing's not great. You can definitely notice that can be a bit of a hindrance. Sometimes it can ruin your attacks. What you want to utilize in this formation is the R1Xs, the RBAs, the low-driven passes. They're going to be the absolute favorite for you. Get the ball into your striker's feet as quick as you possibly can. All right. That's kind of the biggest sort of tip to make sure that you're using when you are using this formation. It is a lot more crowded this year as well with the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, but an interesting one. So, because this is the formation for me, where I'm trying to dominate, I'll be honest, I'm not too bothered about conceding the goals. I'm more worried about, I'm trying to score as many goals as I can. That's the purpose of this formation and what I'm trying to do. We go for press on possession loss. It's very aggressive. Think back to last year, the 4-3-1-2 narrow and kind of that press on possession loss, which a lot of people were playing. We're kind of looking for a similar thing here in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. We do go for 40 width in defense. This is just something that's been working for me really, really well. I've been really happy with it, and I don't see any point changing it because it's what's working for me. So I'm sticking with what we know. And we are running 65 depth when it comes to the defensive depth of our team. It's a higher line because we're trying to play a more dominant game. We really want to make sure that we've got that attack. We're trying to suffocate the opponent in, make it difficult for them to play out, and that allows us to do so. Now, when it comes to our build-up, I have gone with last year's, what worked for me last year, long ball in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, really trying to be quick and look for those balls in behind. Worked really well for me, and something that I definitely think you guys could look for as well. You can also go fast build-up. This will move your team up quicker. But long ball is where you are looking to just get your strikers in behind, really. You're looking to go all that time. And then I actually go for forward runs in my chance creation. This tactic pushes forward players deep into attacking areas, but if you lose possession, you do find yourself open on the counter-attack. Now, leaving yourself open on the counter-attack obviously does mean that you will possibly concede some more goals. So having that kind of security at the back in defense will be something that you will notice and will be punished for. Talking about security, let's head over to today's sponsor of the video, Surfshark VPN, and let you know how you can stay safe online. Surfshark VPN, a virtual private network, keeps your online identity safe by encrypting all of your information sent between your device and the internet. This keeps your personal data protected from the big companies and from online criminals. Also, a VPN swaps your real life location on your device with a new one, also known as changing your IP address. This way, you can virtually travel the globe without actually going anywhere. Surfshark is an app and a browser extension, so it is available on your smartphones, your devices, and on your laptop and desktops. Surfshark VPN has over 3,200 servers in 65 countries, meaning if you are abroad and can't watch your favorite football show, take Match of the Day, for example, on BBC iPlayer, you can go ahead and change your location back to England so you can go ahead and watch this. You can also access and unblock content which isn't available in your specific country that may be available elsewhere. Take Netflix, for example. If you want access to the American library, you can easily pop on, change your VPN to take you over to America and get access to that American Netflix library. One of the other benefits about Surfshark VPN is that it does bypass censorship everywhere. It liberates your internet experience by unblocking blocks, websites, and bypassing geo restrictions. So how does it all actually work? A VPN protects your data and helps you secure your personal information when you use free public Wi-Fi, which can be a goldmine for hackers. Surfshark's clean web feature blocks ads, trackers, malware, and phishing attempts, allowing you to surf the web safely. Masking your IP address is essential to becoming private online. A VPN makes sure that your city, country, and downloaded history aren't linkable to your identity. Surfshark then, however, does not track or log your online data. This means no connection or activity logs from what you are browsing online. Surfshark have gone ahead and helped us and supported us via sponsoring this video. This means that I can carry on creating content for you guys to enjoy. What I need you now to do is to do your part by clicking in the link at the top of the description or on the screen below for us. When you head on over there, you will see that you get a whopping 83% off Surfshark, along with getting 3 months completely free. There is also a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's absolutely no risk to try Surfshark VPN out. And a bonus for you, Surfshark does allow you to use one account on an unlimited number of devices. Brilliant. So once again, thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring the video. Carrying on from where we were, we went with the chance creation of forward runs. We do go for 45 width in the attack, same as what we're looking for in the defensive width. I want my team to be narrow. It is a narrow formation. That is what's going to work for me. Overloading through the middle. I said at the start that the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow this year seems like it is a little bit crowded in the middle. This partly could be because of my tactics and what I'm running. So maybe a different tweak here. If you find it is a little bit too overloaded, you could possibly change that. For the players in box, again, we are looking to score goals. We're going to go with 7 players in box here. This is going to get as many men into the box as we can, looking to find a simple R1X across the face of goal from the byline to get an easy tap in. I always go 1 corners, 1 free kicks, because I don't like being caught out on the counter attack from set pieces if I can help it. Moving over to the strikers, getting behind, stay forward on both. If you find one of these is getting behind too much and you'd prefer to have one on one just on, on balance, you're more than welcome to. I just try to look to get behind with them and look for those through balls, if I'm honest with you. Stay forward on the center attacking mid. We want these to be available on the counter. That's what we're trying to do, and that's how we want to play. The left centre mid is on get forward and cover centre. And the right centre mid, if I can get to them, is on cover centre. You are giving up the wings here, by the way. If your opponent uses the wings really well, they will be able to punish you for this because your fullback is going to have a hard time. If you notice this, feel free to change the right centre mid and left centre mid to cover wing to go and give that fullback a little bit of cover. In a centre defensive mid role, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking and cover centre. We want this person to stay back purely because your fullbacks are unbalanced and overlap. I told you, it's the best attacking formation right now. It's going to go ahead and get you goals. That is the reason why we have that CDM on stay back while attacking, because the fullbacks go flying forward all that time. And then everyone else in defense is on completely balanced. So it does work really, really well in those particular areas that I have spoken about. We'll get some gameplay up on screen now and talk to you about how the formation plays in the game and how you can use it. So the typical sort of pattern that I'm going to be looking for in attack is to get the ball into one of the strikers' feet, lay the ball back off to the center attacker mid or the other striker, and look for a simple 1-2. Utilizing that over the top through ball being an absolute treat for you and can work well. When you are using the L1, the LB button to trigger runs, which you're going to be doing a lot in this formation, do look for your fullbacks on that overlap, out on that width. They will be giving you an option. Your opponent will be worried about the amount of men in the middle of the park, so they are going to be focusing in the middle, meaning your fullbacks will have a lot more time and room, which will give you a lot more time as you get down towards that byline looking for that sweat across. It's a formation which is going to get you loads of goals on FIFA 22. As I said, if you want to use it from the start, you can do. We probably want to be ensuring that we've got quite a high rated team, a good team with good pace and defense to kind of allow for these custom tactics. But if you want to use it as a formation to get back into the game, feel free, because it certainly will help and allow you to do that on that front. You guys let me know. As always, remember, with custom tactics, make some tweaks to suit your play style and how you like to play the game, because not everything will work for everyone. Thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate your time as always. I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.